I have with this is, where's the sense of community among journalists? Where are the people who are going to stand up and say we're not going to tolerate this? The first time that he did this, all the journalists should have walked out of the room and not come back, because this man thrives on attention. He thrives on headlines. There was an analysis done within the last couple weeks saying that currently Donald Trump is the most famous person on the face of the earth. You can go to a village in the middle of Uganda. They know who Donald Trump is. You can go to the Amazon rainforest. They know who Donald Trump is. He needs that to fill his narcissistic ambitions. So if he's going to be talking to your coworker in this way, or talk to someone in your profession this way, then starve him of that oxygen. What he rose to power in 2016 because CNN and other networks would put a camera on his rallies and just play it for 3 hours straight in the middle of the day because it was free programming for him. He got $3.4 billion of free advertising during that election. So if you starve him of that attention, starve him of those views, starve him of the interviews that he so needs to simply survive, then he'll change his behavior. But right now, there are absolutely no consequences for his actions. And as I said earlier, remember, we have a whole generation now that has grown up with this for the majority of their formative years. You take on the personality of your president when you're growing up. If you grew up during the Clinton administration, you're kind of cool and laid back. If you grew up during the Reagan administration, you're a little bit crazy. But this generation growing up with Trump, they're going around talking to people like this in real life. Look at Nick Fuentes and the Groyper movement. They make their whole trade. Nick Fuentes said, I say the N-word almost every day. I never got in trouble until I started questioning Israel. If you look at Chud, the guy walking around black communities calling them the N-words and apes and stuff for online content, this is creeping into our American society and our American system. And when it's coming from the top, when it's coming from the most powerful man in the world, how do you tell your 16-year-old little brother, if you're somebody who's constantly online, don't act like that? And he can say, well, if I act like that, I'll become the president of the United States, a billionaire, and have a former porn star as a wife. I mean, we have to start putting some kinds of rules and regulations back in place so that we have some form of decorum, because we have now descended to the lowest possible denominator, to the point where we're having a UFC fight in front of the White House. This is the level of ghetto that this administration has brought to America, and my family fought too long and hard to get out the hood to watch the whole country descend down into it.